All right, so I want to do 8.2, number 35, which says f of x is 2x minus 4. What do they want?
Determine the intercepts and the graph.
Okay, so they want intercepts. So find intercepts
And sketching.
and sketch. Do I need to find the intercepts to sketch this? No, we could do something else to sketch this, right? It's a line, right? So it's determined by 2 points. We could pick any 2 points at all and draw it. Or we could look at this and this. What's this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the y-intercept already, right? So the y-intercept is -4. What's another acceptable answer for this?
0, 4. 0, -4.
Yeah, 0, -4. So that's perfectly acceptable. What's the difference between those?
One's a number, one's an input output there.
Yeah, one's just a number, right? It's just telling me about the output. The other one is an input and also output pair. But I know the input for this one because it's the y-intercept, right? That really means that I can think x is 0. So how about the x-intercept? Does that make sense? You guys see that? This y-intercept thing, this really means x is 0. You guys see that? So what's the x-intercept?
Or y is 0.
Oh. Right, so I might think to myself, okay, this is when y is 0, then what do I have to do? You guys see, this is an evaluate question, right? This is put an x in, see what you get out, right? So this thing's an output. What's the answer to this?
You don't know that, you have to plug it in first.
Yeah, this is a solve question, right? Because the thing I'm asking about is an input. So I'm wondering what gives me 0. So I'm wondering 0 is 2x minus 4 when? Right? So first things first, yeah, we get 2 out by
Wouldn't you add 4?
square root. Come on, man. Add 4. So we get 4 is 2x, and then we divide. So we get x is 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I wanted to phrase this as a point, I would phrase this as 4, 2, 0. If I wanted to just say the x-intercept is number, what's the number?
2.
2. You guys see that? Personally, I would recommend towards the black sentence on this one and the green sentence on this one. It's a little bit weird, right? I recommend that way because usually we're talking about y-intercepts. And so if you're talking about an x-intercept, you should probably phrase it a little differently to make it obvious to whoever you're talking to. That's really esoteric. I don't care which way you answer. Cool. How do I graph this then?
Like, put line, dashes.
Put lines and dashes.
Those are tick.
And
You
then
need a
dots.
ruler.
And then dots. Okay, where do the dots go?
Throw them wherever.
Only, yeah.
0,
2,
Put 'em on there.
0, and 4,
And
0.
2, 0.
I mean, 0,
Slap them on there, right? At the green
negative
spots,
one.
right? So the y-intercept, the spot where it hits the y is at -4.
Yeah.
So that's here.
Yeah.
The spot where it hits the x is
2.
Over.
2. So there. And then what?
Drawing.
Missed it.
Through the 2
Missed it
points
by
on the
that
right
much.
side. Oh.
There.
That works.
Shut up.
Just move the dot.
Cool? Yeah, fiddle your dots around, whatever. Yeah, use a ruler. That's probably a better idea. Sorry. This is the level of sketching. What else should we do with this thing? To do a better job sketching,
You put the label.
Label it F of X.
maybe count some of our tick marks, at least the relevant ones. We might label this.
Yeah.
F of x is 2x minus 4.
That's.
We might.
I was thinking that we can actually label dots.
Two might as well.
Oh yeah, we might label the dots. So 2, 0, and
Either 2 or 4.
0,
It's
negative
pretty
4.
likely.
What else might we label?
X.
X and Y.
X and Y.
You should name the graph too.
It's F of
Call it
X.
Hank.
Yeah, it wouldn't be F of
Yeah.
X instead of
Tim.
Y.
Hank.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 7.
The 7.
Oh,
Don't do that. So I would call this naming my graph, but whatever.
Okay.
This is not a figure in a textbook, right?
F of
If it
X
was,
is
we would
easy.
write figure 1.1.1, blah, 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 right?
Is named appropriately.
Cool. Of things on here, stuff that I really want to see, those two are pretty critical. Some kind of labels on your axes would be good, or these guys. And some kind of a name is nice, so I know what function you're trying to draw. That helps me figure out which problem you're trying to do.
It has to be gender
Cool.
neutral.
Other questions on this?
No.
You don't necessarily have to solve it. You can just use the 2x to find the rise and the run until you hit x.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys see that? We didn't really have to do this business because this one was countable, right? We could say, oh, you start at -4, and then you go
Up to.
over 1 up to, or right, up to over 1, and then you do it again, and then you hit the x-axis, and now you know where you are. Yeah, perfect. Cool with this? Awesome.